It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while since I last played on CubeCraft. Hello everyone, Volengaerd here, and welcome back to another episode of CubeCraft. We're back on the CubeCraft server. It's been a while. It has. And stuff has gone on in between episodes, you know? I've been doing a lot of stuff. And if we can grab some more rockets, I can actually give you guys an aerial view of what we've done. So, just a little kind of sneak peek of what we're going to do in this episode. It's going to be one of those episodes that I have planned out already. So what we're going to do, we're going to build a couple of block farms. I'm not going to reveal them yet. I have to wait a little bit. Going to build some block farms, going to build a new shop. And then we'll just see what we can do from there. Probably get some grinding out, placing slabs and whatnot. So what has gone on in between episodes? Well, it has been a while, so a little bit of stuff has gone on. Nolagon has been working on getting all of his achievements over here, and this is the bullseye achievement. Essentially what you do is you walk on over here, flip this lever so that the block is covering the the target block. Walk on top of here and just basically just shoot a lot of arrows into the center, and you do it from up here so that you don't take the arrows back. So just do this. I already got the achievement by doing this, but you just shoot a bunch of arrows into the center and hope one of them hits the bullseye, right? And then you walk pretty far away and then flip this lever, and if the arrow falls, it will hit the bullseye, and that if it hits the bullseye, that counts for the achievement. So that's how I got the achievement. That's how most people get the achievement. That's Nolagon's achievement thing. He's going for all the achievements. We've been running the iron farm quite a bit. It has been producing a ton of iron. We have completed our item filtering systems over in the skyscraper, and I've also been doing a little bit of building around the sides, you know, always working on the facade, and then I'll just do the other sides. So if we fly on into the inner workings of the skyscraper, you can see I made a tunnel, not the prettiest thing, but right here is the input chest, and if you put items in here, they will go down and get sorted through the system. But let's show you guys what we're filtering right now. So we have iron from the iron farm, poppies from the iron farm. This kind of corner thing is from the mob farm. So we have spider eyes, we have arrows, we have gunpowder, string, bones. Over here we have crops, so carrots, wheat, seeds. We have cane, melons, pumpkins, roses, sunflowers, lilacs, peonies. This is potatoes, but we don't have enough to put in the item frames, and slime from our slime farm. So you might be wondering, well, how are we getting these? You already know how we get these, and you know how we get these, you know how we get these, but these we just farm manually, and I do want to set up a villager powered farm maybe next episode at some point, because you know, automation of everything is great, and we can't really just rely on villager trading to get all of our golden carrots, because our need is bigger than our demand, is what they say in business. So if we fly on down here, this has been my main source of redstone. I learned the other day from a friend that villagers, cleric villagers actually trade for redstone dust, and that has been a lifesaver for me. A lifesaver and a half, really. I've been using that trick a lot, and it's been so good. It's been so good for me. It means I don't have to go mine out crazy amounts of redstone, and it's just really good for my wallet. And also, nobody has a redstone store yet, so I have to end up crafting most of the redstone components that I use. I have been AFKing up here a lot, and it has been producing drops, as you can see. We'll have some spiders fall out of there any minute now. There they go. And yeah, they do land on the slabs, and because the slabs are not a full block, their drops do get collected. We have set up these banners, and if you didn't know, you can actually rename banners, and then right click on them with your map, and it will show up here. So this entire quadrant, which is this area all the way to that desert area, is mob farms. We're going to be setting up a drowned farm, squid farm, fish farm, the works over there. The storage base is right in the center, that's our skyscraper. Crop farms, that's going to be our pumpkins and our cane. Block farms, that's our concrete generator. And villager area is our villager trading hall and iron farm. I don't know why, but I didn't put the villager breeder over by the villager area, but we do have a lot of villagers, and it is so loud when you don't have what are they called, passive mobs muted. There are so many in that one block right there. It's crazy. Yeah, that's pretty much all that's gone on in between episodes. We did the filters, we AFK'd up here, we expanded this. This farm has been working. I've been doing a lot more slabbing, but this pumpkin farm is insane. You know, it's 5x5, and you lose like 20% of your pumpkins. But I've been doing this, I've been around here for maybe 10 minutes, and it's already made 41 pumpkins, and I'm just so impressed by that. So let's just, actually, this is a perfect opportunity to show you guys how the sorting system works. So we toss the pumpkins in here, and they will start getting filtered out, and they will just go through the entire system. So now that that's been completed, I want to talk about the farms that we're going to be working on today. And those farms are going to be a wood farm and a cobblestone farm. So wood farm, you know how it is. Wood is something that you always need and you never have enough of. And I do own a wood shop, but last episode I blew it up because I'm planning on making a wood farm. And that means we're going to be building the wood farm for multiple woods. And it's a design by Nembomb. It's four types, so it's spruce, oak, let's see, spruce, oak, birch, and I thought of an acronym for this: spruce, oak, birch, and jungle. I feel like an idiot. And jungle wood. Yes, jungle. Okay, I've been thinking about that for like 10 minutes now, alright? And I finally had to go to his video and see which ones it produced. I feel like an idiot. Let's just skip over this bit. We're going to build a cobblestone generator, which is, I'm rushing through my sentences, cobblestone generator that is my own design. If you didn't know, I'm more of a technical player rather than a builder. And people have been giving me a lot of grief that I don't design my own farms, and my philosophy is, if it works, I'm not gonna be making a new one. Like, it works, alright? Stop complaining. But, you know, people like Ollie have been telling me, well, Vol, you can't call yourself a technical player if you don't design your own farms once in a while. And I said, okay, sure, fine. We're gonna design our own cobblestone farm. And so that's what we're going to be doing this episode. Using a cobblestone farm of my design, as well as setting up a wood farm. And then we'll have a wood shop set up. And I have bigger plans for this wood shop. I'm not gonna change mid-recording like last time we went from that Lincoln log shop to that stump. You know, I just want to say, kind of going off on a rant here, but that stump, it was just because I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to make that Lincoln log store. So yeah, I'm going to go build that wood shop, and I'll be back with you guys to show you guys how it works, and we'll be building the farm and the shop. I'll show you guys how the shop and the farm works, and I'll be back with you guys in just a bit. Alright guys, welcome back. We're getting like 30 FPS, so I don't know if it's a good time to record. I don't know. But yeah, we are AFKing in a new platform, and we are continuously getting lag spikes because we've set up 2 farms. We did another module of the all mob farm, and that is because we needed bone meal. So when I was building the wood farm, I thought, oh hey, how are we gonna get bone meal and so I had to build another one of these modules first. So all in all, doing the entire project took me about 4 hours because of that. But all's well that ends well. We're still getting lag spikes. We turn around, you can see they're working, and it's great. They're producing drops, and that's kind of what's supposed to happen. And I'd be concerned if it wasn't. But yeah, we're getting a lot of bones. Very pleasantly surprised about that. Then we're just over here crafting it into bone meal, just like so. While we get shot in the back by a skeleton. That's not fair. Why are you so close to me? Okay. The lag spikes are still ever increasing. But let's head on over here. You can see we've got our tree farm set up, and I went through a lot of trials and tribulations for this tree farm, and I definitely think that the hard work paid off, because it's a really good design and it works so well. I'm so pleased with how it came out. So what we want to do is, let's see, what do we need? We need a log real quick. If we can get a log up in here. We don't have any logs. Okay. Well, I have been running this thing, and it's at the moment we're not using a TNT duper up there to dispense TNT. We're just using a dispenser with TNT inside, and it is working out just fine. Thank you very much. We will probably need the duper once we start using this a lot more, but for the time being, I think we'll survive on just using the dispenser. So if we head around back here, gotta do a little bit of parkour to access the bone meal drop-off area. But yeah, we just drop this off and drop this off, right? Drop that all off and then hop over here. Yikes. The frame rate really isn't helping at all, and continually suppressing a burp or hiccup. So this is for limiting the oak. So this will just bring down a block so that the oak trees don't grow really tall. The wiring is really simple. You can see it's like a, if you know how to build it, it's like a 30-minute build, but if you are watching along with the tutorial that Ilmango made, you'll spend like 2 or 3 hours working on it. But yeah, you can see, there we go, moving along. We put down our spruce sapling, and oh, actually, I forgot to turn on the farm. So let's grab our sapling, and then the way that you turn on this farm, really cool. You just right-click on that barrel, and you're not actually wasting any bone meal when you see this come out. That's just an attempted fire of bone meal, but it's not actually bone meal getting used up. So we just hold down right click and it will place down. We will place down the saplings. The sapling gets bone mealed and then pushed off into the distance where it gets TNT'd-ified. And these lag spikes are kind of hurting my soul. But yeah, and it's really an impressive design, and it's very good. It's almost lossless too, which is nice. But just one more. Oh, okay, one more. Okay, good. We're safe. Alright, so let's head on down to the logs area, and you can see just from doing a couple, we've already gained like a stack. So it's a really good farm, and I'm definitely very impressed by it. So I do want to go make a shop for all of our new wood, but first we need to get an oak sapling, and I can show you guys how it works with oak. So we went over this, right? Come on, let's see if I can remember while the lag spike is still happening. It's jungle, oak, spruce, and birch. Yes, I did it. Alright, now we're gonna wait for this lag spike to pass, and then I can show you guys the farm and how it works with the other wood types. Alright, so we grabbed our oak sapling, so let's head on over to the wood farm, and I can actually show you guys the torch tower that leads on up here. Activates this thing and pushes down a block to inhibit the oak tree's growth and only make it sprout short ones. So if we just start the farm up just by right clicking on the barrel, then placing down our sapling, we can see that it came out, right? We are getting apples from this as well, which is something I planned, but we're not getting many oak. We're not getting many sapling. Right? Oh, we did. Okay. So yeah, it's just simple as this. You just place down your sapling, it'll get bone mealed, and we've set it up so that it will work for a while on its own. So we can just go AFK and grind out a ton of logs. So I've actually set up a little design for you guys for the wood shop that we have, and I think you guys will quite enjoy it. I really think it's quite a nice novel little design, but it's gonna be a bit expensive to pay for the land. However, wood is always in high demand, so I think we will make our money back pretty quickly. So let's head on over to the shopping district. We can pay our rent and we can start building our farm. Also, I've just realized I may have not activated the inhibitor thingy. Oh, I totally did. I'm such a lucky person that it didn't overgrow. None of them overgrew. That was scary. It could have been so bad. But yeah, this is pretty much it, and I really like it. And let's head on over to the shopping district. Lightning crackles over the shopping district. The rain pours, standing on its own, a lone figure upon the diamond pile, thinking, how could he have made this better? Where did we all go wrong? Actually, nothing went wrong. We built our shop, and it's already made sales. Yeah, I built it, and then within 10 minutes I sold out because Woofy was online. And you know, Woofy, Mr. Moneybags, he needed wood. He got his wood. So over here, we've got our spruce logs, and we've got our birch logs, as well as sticks, which are 100% free, and all logs are 1 diamond per stack. So we've already made, I think, 2 diamond blocks off of this business. And so, you know it's a big seller when it does that in its first 10 minutes, so I'm pretty excited to see more sales of this. And I think everybody else on the server is really happy to see this as well. So let's head on back to the industrial district because I want to build that cobblestone farm. But now it's Halloween, and you know, I was planning on releasing this episode on Halloween and then doing a special Halloween episode, but I think the way that the schedule is working, I won't have time to do a Halloween episode with its relevance, because then it'll become, you know, Thanksgiving. So over here you can see me and Woofy, we've already started working on a little bit of a kind of scene here. We're gonna do a kind of Halloween trick-or-treat kind of thing. There he is over there working diligently. We have a lot of funny stuff, you know. This should work. You're so bad at redstone. You know, Bacon's always criticizing me because, well, there was this one time he criticized me because I messed up a circuit, and so he's like, you're so bad at redstone. So I'm just trying to immortalize funny moments here. We have Fire yelling at Dabby to stop spilling the pumpkins and whatnot. And this is, believe it or not, this is Potato. I think he's dressed up as an Among Us character, screaming, more pumpkins! And then we'll be bringing in some other characters soon. We're planning on getting all 13 members of Cavecraft in here. Oh dear. Those were the ink Those were the ink mushrooms. But yeah, so we have been setting this up, and we're going to be using this house over here as kind of our haunted house. Wolfie's going to work on that. I'm going to do the redstone for it. We're probably going to be setting up like piston doors and little traps, but it will all just be beneficial for all of the other cave crafters. We want to leave the cave crafters off with a happy spirit, and then maybe we'll get all of us into a call at the same time, and we'll do kind of like a reaction to the haunted house. So me and Woofy are going to do a little bit of work, but while we're doing that work, I want to tell you guys about one thing. Alright, so as me and Woofy are working on this kind of armor stand project here, you can see we're doing stuff. We're just fooling around, you know, what me and Woofy always do whenever we get together. I want to talk about what happened with the cobblestone farm. And I said that would happen this episode, but you know, it didn't, and I want to explain why. And that is because the server that we play on, it's paper. So at some point in this recording clip, pretty soon, I'm going to open up the F3 menu to help me with an armor stand. So I'll show you guys what I mean in a second when I do that. So here I go, placing the armor stand. There we go. Okay, so I press F3 just to check out the coordinates and whatnot. And if you look in the top left corner, you can see that it's a paper server. And that means the paper server basically means that you can't make TNT dupers, or the design that I'm using won't work. So I tested it in a different world, and in a single player world, and it would work. So I think it's because of paper that it won't work. So, you know, kind of an issue, but pretty soon we're going to be switching it just to full on vanilla, and once that happens, we'll be most definitely switching and building our cobblestone farm. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Me and Woofy are going to do some work on the base, or not on the base, on the shopping district, and we'll be back with you guys once we're done. Little progress update. You know, we've been working, we've been chilling. It's great. We've been flying. Woofy has just logged off. He's had to go take a break, you know, eat some food. So I thought, okay, ideal time to start doing a little clip. So Woofy's over here. He's mining his ores. You know, he loves to mine. You know, it's pretty great. It's pretty great. We got Firestar yelling at everybody. Be careful with those pumpkins. You know, it seems like a Firestar thing to do. He's usually the one in charge, and he doesn't do a bad job of it. We got a Potato. We got Potato over here, being an Among Us character, and he's, whoa, wait, what? He just disappeared for a second. Yeah, he's gone. Okay, he's back. He's carrying a rather large pumpkin over to this pumpkin pile over here. We got a mini pumpkin block, and I think this thing looks so cool. Oh my goodness, I love it. We got Nexus over here helping Dabby, putting the pumpkins in the wheelbarrow. Funny story, actually. We had Nexus just fall through the floor because this is a bit of a tripping hazard. There is kind of a cave underneath here. So, you know, when I was messing around with the armor stands, Nexus just went through the floor, so I had to spend like 10 minutes levitating him up. Which it wasn't that fun, but I can show you guys a little trick that I learned. So basically, if you were wondering how I name the armor stands, of course I have no source of XP. Basically, you just rename a name tag and then right-click it onto the armor stand, and it's really that simple. And using this trick, you can create like dialogue between your armor stands, and I think that's pretty cool. So, you know, this has been a rather long project, but I think I'm slowly getting better at armor stands, and I will be spending more time on them. But yeah, we got Vecca. He's tripping and throwing the pumpkins everywhere. We got me, Bacon, messing with redstone. And we're going to bring in Ollie, Tekron, and Nolagon. And I don't know what we're going to do with them yet, But, you know, I think we're just gonna have it, play it by ear. You know, we're gonna have somebody chasing somebody else. That's something I wanted to do, like playing a game of tag, messing around, as we always do. But yeah, I don't know what we'll do for the third character, so we'll definitely think about that. But I do have some exciting news to share with you guys. The Cavecraft fan server was launched just yesterday, actually, and it will be linked in the description. Check it out. It's a great place. You get to know all of the Cavecrafters way better. If you want to get closer to our community, that's your first step. We have a lot of fun stuff there, and it's good. We're gonna have a good time, you know? It's fun. I've spent a lot of time developing it, and so have all of us. Got a lot of good bots on there, and we already have some active members. So yeah, link in description. Join up, have fun, and get to know me better. I'm gonna go keep working on these armor stands, and I'll be right back. You thought I almost forgot, didn't you? Well, you're wrong. I remembered. Yes, and maybe you remembered. If you didn't, you have no idea what I'm talking about. We got a journal to do, so let's just break and enter. Because, you know, it's our house, it's legal, it's our house, right? Right? Why do I only have one glass pane? Where did the other one go? Hello? What? Okay, now the flower pot's gone. Alright. Lag is doing something else right now. Where did this come from? I'm so confused. Oh, that belongs over here. That goes there. Alright, let's do our journal. Alright, so what did we do today? Well, today we met up with a friend. Oh no, it got rolled back. Yeah, that's right. We actually had to roll back the server, and so my other two journal entries aren't here, but we can do a new one. So the date is 10/31, and today I met with Woofy and built some exciting stuff for Halloween. Alright, done. Put that back. Hopefully, I'm gonna rewatch my older videos, see what journal entries I did, and try and recreate the older journal. But yeah, that's gonna have to do it for this episode because, you know, it's been long enough already. I think it's like been half an hour episode. Pretty crazy, I know. But yeah, that's all the time we have for today. So if you guys enjoyed, please do leave a like. If you really enjoyed, subscribe and hit that bell if you want to get notified every time I upload half of my videos. Thank you. Have a good one.